Hello guys and welcome to another Get On With Maths video. Today we're going to be having a look at dividing fractions. So before we start, if you haven't looked at our multiplying fractions video, I suggest you have a quick look at that one first because you're going to need some of the tips and hints in that video to try and work on this one. So, if I put a question up on the board then, I'm going to talk through this one now. I'll then give you guys a separate question. I want you to pause it, have a go at it, and then we'll mark it together. So, this question here then, you've got 1 over 5 divided by 3 over 4. The mistake I see most often is whenever people have a divide sign, they somehow think it's an add sign and they try and add the fractions together. What I want you to do when you see it's a divide question is I would like you to write KFC. And that's not some sort of SOS symbol because you're really hungry. That's actually going to help us remember how to do this. So when you divide fractions, here's what I want you to do. I want you to keep the first fraction the same. So I'm going to rewrite it down here and I've got 1 over 5. I then want you to flip the second fraction. So this 3 over 4 is now going to become 4 over 3. Can you see how I've just turned that one upside down? The last thing I'd like you to do is change. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this divide symbol from earlier on and you're going to change it into a times symbol. Now what you've actually done now is you've almost created a different question. You've created a timesing fractions question. If you've looked at our multiplying fractions video, you're probably quite good at this already. So all we need to do is times across the top. So 1 times 4 is 4. And then 5 times 3 is 15. And that is your final answer. Okay? Have a look obviously and see if you can simplify it. Sometimes you'll definitely need to. Just double check to see if you do. But it's as simple as that. So keep the first fraction, flip the second fraction and change it. Okay, so change that divide into a time sign. I'm now going to give you a question. I want you to look at it. I want you to have a go at it. Okay, pause the video and then we'll go through it together. So the question I'd like you to do is 2 over 7 divided by 2 over 3. Okay, I think you've had enough time now, so let's start to go through this question. So, before I start anything at all, I'm just going to write up here KFC. Okay? So, I'm going to start redoing the question. So, I'm going to keep the first fraction. So, 2 over 7, look, stays exactly the same. I'm then going to flip the second fraction. So, 2 over 3 becomes 3 over 2. And I'm going to change this divide now into a times. And I've made that entirely new question for me. 2 times 3, well that's going to be 6. And 7 times 2 is going to be 14. Okay, so really simple. Times across the tops, times across the bottoms. What I want you to do though, have a little look. If you've sort of seen that you've got 6 over 14, you've had a little celebratory dance, you've made yourself a cup of tea and a chocolate bar, actually, what I want you to do is try and simplify that fraction. So remember, if you do see a fraction, try and simplify it, okay? So for this one, because it's even, it's nice and easy, you should get an answer of 3 over 7. I didn't ask you to simplify it, but I just always want you to be looking to make sure that you can. So, guys, if you need any more help with these at all, please get in touch with either myself or Mr. Follett, and we can give you extra questions to practice on. If you think you need to watch the video again, just go back through, rewind it, pause it where you need to, and see if you can pick up any more hints.